Hi, I'm Robert. This is my wife, Terry, and we're the Hollises. My hobby simply is helping other people succeed in life. I've now helped over 41 people make over $1 million a year. I love mentoring people. I'm one of those individuals that knew early in life that if you learn from people that were successful and did what they did, you'd get what they got. The truth about making more money is you gotta find a way to leverage and also build residual income. See, as a mechanic, all I did was just work harder, put in more hours, and it never ever equated to more money. And I mean, I worked hard. I got there early. I took small lunches. I stayed later than everybody else, but it never seemed to equate to getting a better lifestyle, because now you're taking time away from the things that you truly love to do because you're working so hard thinking you're going to one day get ahead. The biggest key to success for me is finding someone that's a mentor, someone that will actually show you word for word, step by step, what they do. I always tell people success leaves clues. So there's a lot of people out there that tell you they're successful, but they have no documentation that they are. You need to ask for it. So I was very blessed when I was open-minded to run into an individual that was doing very, very well, and I just did exactly what he did. I didn't change it. I didn't do anything. At that time, the guy was making $62,000 a month. Now, he didn't say that. I seen his check. The only thing that I thought that he might be more talented than I, so I asked him what he did prior to that, and he installed car stereos. So of course, a mechanic's better than someone that installs car stereos. So if he could do it, I could do it. So now I get to do that to other people. My whole goal is to show them that, I was just an average guy, but now I'm an average guy with just a little more money.
Man, life is good.
Yeah, honey, but it hasn't always been this good.
I grew up in North Dakota, Williston, North Dakota. My father was a raging alcoholic, and I know when people say that, he was rageous, consistently, was always beating up me and my mother, and to the point that he left at the age of 13. And I hadn't seen him since. And so it got pretty bad where once that happened and he got arrested and my mother got put in the hospital, then the so-called officials thought it would be better that I didn't live in that household. I experienced that. I just went, you know what, there's got to be a better way. There has to be. And one of the things that I love sharing with people is that because of the thing that happened with my mother and father, there was always this drive inside of me that one day I wanted to prove to them that I deserved to be their son.
When Robert was on workman's comp after he hurt his knee, it was tough. I paid for my gas I can remember getting nickels and dimes and going to the gas station paying with nickels and dimes because you didn't have your credit card to slide in that many years ago. Eating cream of wheat because it was cheap to buy a jug of milk, cream of wheat, and a loaf of bread, and you could eat days on that. I do remember one time our electricity got shut off. So not a fun time.
Being on workman's comp, making $900 a month, losing everything I had. I mean, I had to pawn my toolbox. I had to, hide my car from the repo man.
The lowest point in my life was signing me and my boys up on welfare and having to buy food with food stamps at a different grocery store on the south side of town, so nobody knew who I was.
I believe that everyone can learn something good or bad from every experience. Even the time that I spent in jail made me realize immediately that I never wanted to go back there again, that I needed to focus on things that were positive instead of things that were negative. So then I became more creative on how to service other people instead of taking from other people.
From where we came from 18 years ago, 19 years ago to now is incredible.
Who you are is what you think. And if you don't think of other ways of becoming successful, you continue to do the same thing over again. So if I didn't get hurt and put on workman's comp to open up my eyes to looking at alternatives, I could have possibly still today been an auto mechanic. It's very simple. Creating tools and systems to help people succeed fast. That's what I love to do. Who you are is what you think. And if you don't think of other ways of becoming successful, you continue to do the same thing over again.
The fact is, even if Robert stops doing everything today, goes into hiding, and vanishes in thin air, his family would continue receiving checks every month, and those checks would continue to grow. So what exactly is Robert Hollis doing that no other entrepreneur in history has done? What is his secret? How has he done this? And what's in it for you? His secret is simple, and Robert himself is nothing special. It's the way he does things and what he uses that is unique. And for the first time ever, Robert has created a step-by-step system that reveals his methods and allows anyone to duplicate his proven system of success. The exact same system that has mentored over 41 different documented people just like you to earn over $1 million.
If you would gauge success by the people he teaches and how much income they've made and their lifestyle changes, I don't know if there's anybody any more powerful. We got 3,000 short weeks to be on this planet. All of us are blinking and it's Friday. That means we got 3,000 blinks. I'm not going to waste any of those being inefficient. So for me, seeking a mentor is purely a question of efficiency.
It's kind of like a recipe. You can forget one part of the recipe and it's a flat mess. With Robert, he gives you the whole recipe.
Slang, he's got a nose for money.
Do you want to be Robert's next millionaire success story? There are only a limited number of spaces because Robert wants to ensure success for anyone who really wants to take control of their life and create the lifestyle of their dreams, just like Robert has. So act now and cut in front of the line before this opportunity is closed. It's simple. Just put your details in the form to the right and you'll be redirected to the next step where for the first time ever, Robert freely reveals a few of his secrets to success, and you will hear from the many people just like you that have been mentored by Robert to financial prosperity. If you act now for a limited time, receive your free 3-part video series, Getting Unstuck, where Robert will teach you the 3 keys to unlocking your inner potential, all for just learning more, absolutely free. This is only available to you right now, today, on this website. No obligation and no need for a credit card to learn more. Really, what do you have to lose? Add your details in the form to the right and see for yourself how Robert and many others are consistently earning over $20,000 a week.